All those people who seek out other people to smash their spouses in front of them, they're real. They're real, bro. They exist. They live among us, bro. They're out here. And I finally encountered one. At the gym, old white man walks up on me. Not old, I would say 55, 60, old to me. It's a very normal conversation. He walks up on me, asks me how many sets I have left. I said, it's my last set. He said, you look like a very well-built young man. That's how he said it. I said, thanks, man. I'm actually trying to slim down, lose a little bit of weight. Got kind of big. He's like, nah, you perfect the way you are, man. He asked me what I do for a living. He assumes I do like weightlifting and personal training. I said, actually, I write books. I'm working on a concept right now that I plan on dropping the first chapter very soon in December. He asked me what it's about, and no one really wants to know what your book is about unless they're really, really trying to be your friend. No one. I tell him a little bit about the concept of the book, and he's like, yo, this is crazy creative. My wife used to be a writer. She's actually published a book before. You should come over and read this to her. Maybe you guys can bounce some ideas off each other. I'm like, you know what? Sure, fine, why not? She can introduce me to her contacts, you know what I'm saying? Maybe they can work with me with publishing it, so I thought it was just a great opportunity. It's always about who you know, too, so I just thought this was a great opportunity. That's why I was thinking going over there. We'll call him Bob, by the way. The husband will call him Bob. Bob himself was cool, bro. He was a vibe. Even before he didn't just come over, pitch that to me, and walk away. Like, we talked up a little bit, found out we love into the same type of movies, we love the same sports teams, so we hung out twice prior to me even going over to his house. One of those times we're hanging out at a sports bar, we're watching the Laker game, right? I forgot what he was trying to send me. He was trying to send me like a picture, a photo he had with somebody who's famous. He had their jersey on, something, right? He ends up sending me a naked picture of his wife, like nudes, bro, right? Sends them to my phone, and then immediately unsends them, and he apologizes. He's like, "Oh, my bad, man. I didn't mean for you to see that." And I felt so awkward. I was apologizing for him. I was like, nah, it's cool. I know that's your wife, bro. I know that's like you guys been married for a long time. It's sacred. I'm sorry that I saw that. You know what I'm saying? And he's like, nah, it's fine, it's fine. She's hot though, right? I was like, huh? He's like, nah, like you would hit her, right? You would smash that. You would tap that. Like, of course, like if we weren't together, I mean. I didn't answer, and so it was like silence for like no bullshit, like 12, 15 seconds. And he's like, nah, I'm just playing. I was like, That was kind of weird, not gonna lie. And against my better judgment, I still went over there, and I met his wife. Very, very cool person. She was sweet. We go inside. We start talking about the book, and she's like, "Yo, this is a very great concept. I would love to use my resources to help you get this out there." I said, "Yo, thank you. Like, I appreciate that. Like, thank you." And she's like, "Yeah, my book actually got made into a movie." I said, "Really?" She said, "Yeah. You want to see it?" I forgot to tell y'all how big the house is, by the way. But she's talking about going to watch the movie in the theater room. I was like, "You guys have a theater room?" She's like, "Yeah, let's go check it out." As we're about to get up to go do that, her husband is walking over with drinks. He trips and spills it on the table. It splashes up, hits me, gets all over my clothes, and it splashes the wife, hits her, gets all over her clothes. Their routine is spectacular. I'll give them that because now she's standing up, cussing, yelling. They're going back and forth. She's blaming him, talking about, oh, it's my favorite dress, all that. He looks at me. He's like, Avery, I am so sorry. Please go down to the theater room. There's a bathroom there. I will bring you a change of clothes. Then we can sit down and watch the movie. I said, nah, it's fine. I do all that. It's cool. And he's like, no, I insist. I'm in the bathroom. I'm trying to scrub the damn alcohol out of my clothes, right? There's a knock at the door. Open up the door, and it's him. He's like, here you go. Here's your clothes, man. Join us in the theater room when you're ready. I'm like, all right, thank you. Close the door. I'm sitting there, standing in the mirror, looking awkward because this man just handed me a robe. A robe. Silk. Robe. Bro. These people are crazy, bro. At this point, I know I'm just desperate to get connections for my book at this point because there's no way I put on the fucking robe. Go out there, I'm in the robe. I said, Bob, you ain't got no regular clothes, man. Why you gave me this? And he's like, nah, man, you look good in that. I wear it all the time around the house. I'm like, all right, well, maybe this is something they do. You know what I'm saying? They're in a completely different tax bracket than I am. You know what I'm saying? So I just, maybe that's what they did. So I didn't question it. You know what I'm saying? I sit on the couch, and his wife comes downstairs, and she has on a robe. So, yeah, Bob, I don't know why, Bob was sitting on the far corner of the theater room and was sitting there, and his wife comes and she sits right down next to me, and she has like a wine glass, and she's like trying to give me another wine glass, and I take it, and at this point I know what's going on. Sitting there in a row with my wine glass, and she has her wine glass, and she has her legs crossed, and she's literally like on me, like leaning on me. I'm looking over at Bob. I slide over, she slides immediately closer to me. They start playing the movie, bro. It's a it's a porno, bro. It's porn. They start putting porn on the TV. He takes her hand and puts it on my thigh. I look over at Bob. This man this man starts unbuckling his pants, bro. I said, all right, well, hey guys, it was fun. I appreciate the invite. I actually have somewhere to be. I'm gonna excuse myself, and I will see you guys another time. And she's like, oh no, you don't have to go. I was like, no. I'm gonna slide, but I appreciate you guys. And I'm gonna leave. I get up. I've never ran so fast in my life. I blocked his number. I didn't know that people did that. Yeah, people do that. Myself for being so desperate to get people to want to like read my book. I feel like that saying you're gonna read someone's book is like basically candy for kids. Like that, I feel like that's what got me. So I feel like that's what put me in that situation. But yeah, that was weird.